Hey babes, this is Chadlantis. A lot of people have been asking me, hey Chad, watch your mixer.com/Chadlantis streams daily, evening stream Eastern time. You tweet out on twitter.com/Chadlantis TV when you go live every day. You get a lot of wins and stuff. It's cool, it's a good positive like community and stuff. All I want to know is how to get good. How do I get more wins like you do, Chad? And I say, hey man, quick answer, build more. Because I'm live streaming. I don't really have time to do big fight breakdowns like right now in YouTube videos, which is why I'm doing YouTube videos now, doing big fight breakdowns, going into detail of actually why things work out, why things don't work out, explaining what I did wrong, what I do right, why, what the other player does wrong, what they do right, and why. And this story for this game all starts with a fish. A fish named Lucid Slays, apparently. And this story doesn't involve Gabix, who literally runs for the hills. Anyway, go away, Gabix. Lucid Slays. This is a guy, good player. It doesn't show he has a shield bar, which is kind of like a replay issue. This dude has totally 50 shields. He had minis. He decides to sit in the shed for probably a reason of like he needed to just say hi to his mom or something coming in the room. I don't know. But for whatever reason, he needed to take cover and step away from the game for like literally like 3 or 4 seconds and then come out. What I perceived it as was a potato play, which I've learned a lesson of that doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad player. Luckily though, this guy is a fish and I, the superior creature, am a bear. Therefore, I naturally have an advantage over this person. What I try to do, as a person with natural advantage over the person, is get a snipe off, because with this recent update, they actually like reverted the swap time for bolt action snipers, so I started using snipers again. But I'm bad, so I like don't hit my shots like ever. I totally got a shot on him right there, but the game didn't register they had a shot on him because reasons. It's early access, I guess. He's still at 150 HP. Immediately after shooting a bolt action, by the way, a lot of people stay in the scope to see if it hits so they can learn for the future reference if it lands high, lands low, or they just really want like a cool view scoped in to see the shot hit the person. In this situation, I knew that like it's too close range. It doesn't really matter. I went for a quick shot and then immediately switched to the AR, which is actually the optimal play. And then I switched to the grenade launcher to try to do suppression, which is not positionally the correct play, but it's a good idea. I'm just too far away. No, I'm too close is what I should say. I need to be farther away to be able to land the grenades in the air to explode in the air. I'm too close and there's a giant like brick shed to protect him as he gets on top of the roof. So I'm playing all cocky and stuff because I still, in my perspective, think this guy is not that great of a player. But the moment that he pops up on the roof, I'm like, oh God, this guy actually immediately got onto high ground, a good like cover, and is showing signs of being a competent player. I get punished because in this situation, I'm still trying to be aggressive, but he's unloading with a scar and hits me twice, and that's my payment. He continues unloading with a scar, knocks down my ramp that I tried using to get high ground and like shoot on him with cover for myself. Typically, that's a good play is to get high ground, get cover for yourself, easier angle for you to shoot on the other guy. He drops me low, and because this game's early access, hey, let's go. I somehow managed to build a ramp behind my head, which stuffs me and causes another like about 1 to 2 seconds of time that I couldn't push on him. I'm a little frustrated that happened because of that. He's very easily able to push on me and get high ground on me. I see it at this point, but I'm just so like aggravated that I let this guy get free shots on me and I disrespected him and I messed around the situation and I really want high ground on him. So I kept pushing, which I shouldn't have. At this point, this guy's like, sick, dude. This is the day the fish beats the bear. I will now be the master race, and I will now be able to kill the bear. Master species, whatever. Luckily, he still has fish eyes, so he completely missed his shot. Feels good, man. I tried building a wall to try like block him from doing exactly what he's doing, but again, I'm a little late. I'm finally like thinking through my head, hey man, you know what? I need to adapt to the situation, play a little defensively. He beat me to the punch, but I was a little bit too late on that reaction. But I maintained that idea that I need to create distance between me and him. because I don't want him to be able to freely get shotgun shots on me. I don't have a shotgun out. I want to bring out my shotgun, but the time it takes for me to bring out my shotgun, you'll be able to get another free shot after this one, which does a lot of damage to me, as you can see. And I probably would be dead at this point if he was able to get another free shot on me, because attack shotgun, I realized that he shoots really fast. If it was a pump, this would be a little bit different. It's attack shotgun though, so I'm playing it safer. I'm thinking, oh god, I don't want this to be the day that the bear empire loses to our fish prey. I don't want to be the laughing stock of all the bear kind. He's thinking this is the day of the fish, dang it. So he's pushing really hard on me, as he should, very aggressively. I'm realizing that he's pushing on me aggressively, so I'm building another one by even higher. I'm thinking maybe this guy stops pushing on me. I'm giving him the respect of being a competent player, but I'm not thinking he's a really good player yet. I realize he's a really good player right about here. You'll see me pull out my minis real quick because I'm thinking maybe he's a bad player. So I can maybe get a chance to pop my minis and then push on him, fight on him on almost equal HP at this point. Minis. I see a push on me. I'm thinking, oh god, Jesus Christ. So I pull out my shotgun because what pretty much every player would do in my situation would pop the minis. I would sit down here roughly where he saw me earlier, a little bit lower so I don't get sniped or whatever, and then pop minis safely behind cover. The good players typically at this point would push up. I realize he's being a good player, so I push aggressively on him to throw off his tempo. Because of that, clearly that's where he's thinking. He was trying to shoot at where I was going to be if I wasn't the top tier player that I am. Who also misses shotgun shots point blank. Completely choked both my shots, and I'm thinking, Jesus, I don't want to be the laughing stock of all bears out there. So I built another one by. Something at this point, all right, this guy's definitely a good player. His play at this point is he realizes they're like stronger than I am, health-wise and stuff. He's going to want to aggressively push on me. He's literally rinsing and repeating the thing he did last time to try to shotgun me while I'm healing. I'm better prepared for it. I'm in better position for it. I aim at him. I still don't hit him because I'm bad. But him that time though, I'm not that bad. Let's go. He didn't maintain composure and didn't adapt very well. He continued thinking I was going to do the same thing I did the last time, which was a misplay on his part for sure. Like I've been saying, I've been adapting to the situation, reading how the other player is playing to plan for it. He continued thinking I was going to sit in one by and heal passively and defensively. The plan didn't work the first time, man. It's not going to work the second time. And he kind of realizes now the plan isn't working. And now that he's taking damage, he's playing super defensively now, realizing that he as a fish species is actually the prey here. I'm trying to jump up or down, kind of looking like an idiot. One, to dodge from being sniped because I don't have full walls behind me. And there's no way to know if there's anybody else. That iRobox guy or whatever his name was, Gabix or something, could have returned back and shot me. I didn't know that guy existed, but he could have. If he was like an aggressive player looking for kills and not running for the hills, at this point he could have shot me. So I'm like jumping up and down trying to be like a hard target to shoot at. All while at the same time trying to get an angle on Lucid Slays over here, Fishman, who is properly hugging the walls. So I can't get an easy angle on him because the changed where your bullets come out of with recent updates. So it doesn't come out of your laser beam eyes anymore. It comes out of more of your hip or belly button. So I need to jump up and down to get like clearance so I don't just shoot my own ramp. By trying to do so, it's really hard to get an angle on this guy who's doing what he should do and building defensively. So at this point, it's like impossible for me to shoot him. I do clip him for like 3 damage, irrelevant. So I'm trying to shoot an AR because I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if he's like sitting under here or if he dropped down here or not yet. I realized that, okay, yeah, he definitely dropped down the floor and he's probably at this point going to just try to heal. So I build walls just in case that Gabix person or somebody else comes back to try to snipe at me, and I take the opportunity to heal myself. Because this is actually what I wanted all the time, is to heal myself, but now I'm basically resetting the fight, but now I have high ground. What I realized also is after I committed to the healing, which I would have done regardless, my plan changes because the storm of death is coming. This guy, an intellectual, is popping a medkit that he has. I don't have a medkit. So I'm just running from the storm of death that's definitely going to kill me because I have no like HP healing at all, just minis. He finishes the med kit and starts running away from the storm. I'm like, yes, I'm not in the storm. I'm not dying. I'm at the whole time you'll see me spiral jumping because I have no idea whatsoever if this guy was looking for an opportunity to shoot me or if he was full healing at this point. No way for me to know. So the entire time I was looking for him just in case he was lurking, trying to get a shot on me. I don't want to get shot in the back. I find him. So I had two choices. One was to continue running from the wall of death because I have no HP healing. And I probably would have made it. Well, I definitely would have made it without dying to the storm. But what I realized is because I continued circling around trying to find this guy, realized he had a scar. He was a pretty competent player. He probably would have shot me in the back enough to where I probably would have died from the storm. I probably also could have built walls while I was running from the storm, but like it would have been like a headache and I actually would have been disadvantaged even though I would not be in the storm to this person who was in the storm because he had a scar. So I managed to get one shot on him, took him away from his 50 HP. I don't have a scar. I didn't get a headshot or anything. So it's not as good as it could have been, man. But still, changed tempos, played defensively, immediately 180'd, started playing aggressively, threw off his tempo. He was expecting me to turn around and start shooting at him. So I got a free shot on him. Feels good, man. That throws off his tempo entirely. He's like, what is this guy doing? Is he playing defensive? Is he playing aggressive? He's having a hard time reading me. Feels good. That allows me to get high ground on him faster because he's like trying to like work the cogs in his brain. And his little fish brain feels bad, dude. He has a little bit of tiny head. Oh, I'm a smart bear, dude. I have high ground on you, dude. But like, I'm bad though. So I missed a shot. And he hits a really good shot at me. Feels bad. Feels really bad. But luckily, dude, he has like fish eyes, so he misses the rest of the shots. Let's go. And I'm a bear, superior species, the predator. I win this one. I land the shots I needed to in the end and got the kill. Sorry, man. Maybe next time you'll keep your human head and you'll have a better chance. Luckily, he had both a fireplace and a med kit. So I lived long enough to get the med kit off with the fireplace. And yeah, I got the med kit off. I lived through the storm. I actually go on to win this game. I'm a god. Look at me go. GG's. The best in the world. Alright, so here's the full fight in a replay without the nameplates because they get a little overlapped and distracting at far away. I'll have a kind of wide out view to show you guys exactly what happened the entire time. And you can see it in live, like real time. So you can take all my play-by-plays and apply them for this whole fight. Learn from the mistakes that both he and I made. Learn from the good things that both he and I did. And there you have it. Hopefully you learned something today. I definitely learned something in this fight of how to better read somebody to not just respect them when they do that action. I always thought that was a tell that was a bad player. So now I learned that lesson that is not a tell as a bad player. They might have just taken a quick like pause or something. I do stream again every single day on mixer.com/Chadlantis. I also tweet out when I go live on twitter.com/ChadlantisTV. You should follow my Twitter. I also give my thoughts and updates for Fortnite patches, etc. Share clips and everything like that. I'll be uploading more videos on this YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to know when I'll put out more helpful tips, helpful information on what to do, what not to do, and why. So hopefully you can get better, just like I'm getting better every single day. Thanks for watching, babes.